Morning, it's the 8th of March, Tuesday today. I set my alarm last night to go work out this morning for 5:45, and I don't know what time, 2:33, I woke up and I thought, well, I'm not gonna, how you have all this ambition before you go to bed, and then about midway through the night you're starting to think, oh, sleep is just way better than getting up. So I reached over and I reset my alarm, and then I woke up at 5:30 and I started thinking about, oh, I should have been going to work out and da-da-da-da, and I started thinking about other things, and the next thing you know, I'm wide awake at 5:30, so I thought, well, I might as well get up and go work out. So I did. I did the treadmill. My lungs were really tight. I didn't do my inhaler before I left, so I need to do my inhaler. So I got 20 minutes on the tread, and I thought I was going to start hyperventilating, so I got off that, and I did have my inhaler with me, so I got a little nervous. Did 20 minutes on the tread, I did 5 minutes on the stationary bike, and then I did not even 2 minutes on the elliptical. Do you remember when I was going to the other gym, I had worked my way up to 15 minutes on that thing? Now I'm back down to a minute and a half, but it doesn't help that my lungs are really tight. But it's different than the one at my other gym. It's just weird. But I got a minute and a half. I tried to make it 2, and I couldn't. I did arm weights, 3 or 4 different machines, 4 arm machines, and I came home. I was home by 6:30, and I made my coffee, and the kids came, and I feel great so far. Just had my breakfast. I had a couple meatballs that were left over from last night. Made meatballs in like a soup gravy. So I had 2 of those, and feel fine. I don't feel like I need any more, so right now I'm not going to eat anymore. Dr. Oz yesterday was interesting. He had on, he's not a doctor, but he's a person that for the last 10 years has been studying the way people diet and the things that don't work, and he's not Atkins 100%, because he does believe in some carbs, and but it's really sugar is what I don't think he has any sugar. But he was fighting Dr. Oz on, he said, Dr. Oz, you went to school for medicine, and they taught you, the old pyramid method, and that is not the way it is. That's not helping people. People are not losing weight, and they can't sustain that weight. If they do lose, they cannot stay on a diet like that. Dr. Oz fought him tooth and nail on all the medical stuff of it. This guy would eat 2 eggs and bacon, or 2 eggs and sausage for breakfast, a big steak with green beans for dinner, pork rinds for a snack. I don't know, I can't remember what he had for lunch, but you know the drill. And Dr. Oz just, as being a heart doctor, was just way against it. He did he said, I don't have a problem with the steak and the green beans, and but he wished he would have added a few more whole grains, and like this guy said, whole grain or not, it turns to sugar. And your body, your insulin, reacts to that sugar. And his concept was to keep your insulin, like Jorge Cruz's fast track more, where you don't get any carbs. Well, I don't know. I haven't really read up on his fast track, but I'm thinking that's what it is, where you just go total, no carbs, no sugar for a little bit till your body gets over the addiction of them, and then you add in your whole grains and maybe some fruit. I don't know. I haven't read up on it. He's got a new book coming out about his fast track, so I might have to check that out. But anyway, it was interesting to watch the medical fight, and this guy was trim, no fat on them, you know, and Dr. Oz says, well, let me check your cholesterol. And he said, no, that's a number. That means nothing. He said, you know, you doctors give out this total cholesterol number, which means absolutely nothing. He said, you know, the only actual number, I couldn't remember if he said HDL or LDL, is the only number that meant anything. And he said, I don't want you giving me a number that means nothing. I don't see any need to take it. I wish he would have let him, because I have a real strong feeling that his numbers would have come in good by eating that way, because that's been proven too. People that eat that way have dropped their numbers like in a month. So anyway, it just gave me more push that we're on the right track. I'm on the right track, and I like I told my husband, I like the fact that I am allowing myself a few carbs, a little bit of sugar, so I personally don't get that feeling of I'm on a diet. I don't feel like I'm on a diet. I don't feel like I couldn't do this for the rest of my life. So that's what I need to feel. Even with Weight Watchers, I felt like I was on a diet because I had to keep track of those points, and I had to write all my food down, and it just made me feel like this is something I got to do for the rest of my life. You know, I'm on a diet. You know, I got to look at this, look at that, look at this. You know, how many points is that? Where with this, I don't even have to look at anything now except the label, and I know exactly where I'm sitting, what I should have, if I should have it or not. I make that decision right there, yes or no. No, do I have 2 carbs left for it? Go for it. If I don't, or if it's 10 o'clock and I don't, noon and I don't have any carbs left, well, my decision's made for me. We're not having potato or rice or pasta for dinner. And the sugar for me has been real easy because I got rid of all that stuff I used to eat that had all that sugar in it. All the Low Point Weight Watcher snack items that I used to indulge in, and I don't eat any of those anymore. I don't even buy them. Why? They're loaded with sugar. Yogurts and all the stuff that I thought, oh, I need to be eating, like my smoothies and stuff in the morning, and you know, adding a apple or a banana or something to each meal. Now, I know that's different sugar, but it's still sugar. And every now and then I'll have like a quarter of a little chunk of a banana if I feel like I just miss it sometimes. Or if I'm slicing up an apple for the kids, I'll take a wedge. A strawberry. Now, with strawberries come in season here, you know, I'll slice up some berries. A watermelon, I know I'm eating watermelon. And I have no doubt in my mind, if I find a good watermelon, I will eat it. And I'm not going to feel guilty about it. Because there's worse things in life than a watermelon. So anyway, I feel good. I went to the gym. Yesterday I ended up with 3 miles on a Monday. Which, crazy. And today, already, I am at almost 5,000 steps. I've got, if I was following the Weight Watcher plan like I should, I would have 2 extra points that I could use in food from exercise. And I've walked 2 miles already today. Got in 2 miles. So, I mean, look at 2 days I've got 5 miles in. I could hardly get that in 3, 4, 5. Well, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, almost 4 days before it would taken me just with normal steps. So, I mean, it's got to help, right? Well, that's about what I have today. My grandson made a smoothie this morning. He's a big workout buff, and came here and he took chocolate milk, a half a banana, and 2 scoops of peanut butter and ice, and then blended it up for a smoothie. And I tasted it. It was really, really good. So the sugar would be in your banana and your chocolate milk. don't know about peanut butter. I don't eat it. But he's not worried. I mean, he's not worried about sugar, so he wants the protein. He likes the protein of the peanut butter and the milk, and and he works out to wear anything off that he eats. So, but it was good. So if anybody's interested in a smoothie like that, it was good. Banana, peanut butter, chocolate milk, and ice, and vanilla and cinnamon. Yeah. So okay, tomorrow is Wednesday. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not gonna decide a day ahead what I'm going to do. I'm going to play it by ear. I'm always going to set my alarm to go, and if I decide not to, then I'll go at night. But I really want to get, and I've got 2 days in already. Now Thursday, if I don't go Thursday morning, I won't go Thursday night because we've got an after-school thing for my youngest grandson. So, so if I don't go Thursday, I'm okay with that. It's week 1. I'm not going to say, I've got to go every day, because that sets me up to fail. So I got to go. It's 11 minutes already. Bye.